Time for another video, guys. It's a beautiful winter day on the farm. I know some watching, they say that doesn't look beautiful. Well, I guess you live in the tropics. But it's a beautiful mild day. The wind is pretty bad and sometimes it gets worse. There's some wind gusts. But we're about +3 today. So that's about 38 Fahrenheit. And middle of January, we'll take it. So I don't really have any topic today. Let's just do a video with the birds and just visit. There's the pup. Pup's outside. Took the quad out. You can see down there. 3 weeks I haven't started the quad. Took it for a little run. But when it's this mild out, they gotta come out. Did a video a week ago and it was about the same temperature. But they were in for a week. It was cold again. So this is our second break now and since last week. We had a day where it was about like this, and then the next day wasn't quite as bad, like too bad I mean, but not as good as this. Hello! Hello, Peach! Peach, this is Peach. This is Peach the crow. Look at this. Up close and personal. Maybe that's what I'll call it. Up close and personal. I've done a video like that before. He's fluffing up. Maple's down there in the far corner. There's Pie and Cherry. He's barking orders. There's Spice down there below. Yeah, so just enjoying the day. Doing some chores. I chopped some trees down and making some more firewood. It's middle of January, there's still lots of winter here. It'll be really cold for 2 months yet. And then cold again for a while. You gotta get to about the end of April. Sometimes you get an early spring, but last year was just crazy. We thought spring was here and then we got winter for another month. Even the bugs came out late. I didn't mind that, but it kind of screwed everything up. The garden went in late, like real late. I told my wife Kulika, that once we're living here full time, you can start the garden early. Well, last year we were here full time and we couldn't start the garden because a big snowstorm came and then the weather was just cold after that. It was just so sluggish. By the time we got the garden in, it was even into June already, and that's, you know, things need a certain time to grow because then you start getting frosts here early September. So hopefully this year spring is normal, or what is normal anymore, right? I could laugh. Pie saying, "Where you go, steady?" About an hour ago I was coming in and out. He's saying, "Where you go?" That's Maple. Peach went right to the back now there. You can hear the wind. A tree is tipped out over. Whereabouts is it here? Oh, there. I'm gonna chop that tree down next then. It's saying, take me next. I've been doing some lately. Check the other channel out. I'll put a link below to our farm channel. We show more things on the farm. And this is the bird channel. I was gonna do a stupid comment video, but I'm not quite ready. I got a few, but I thought I'll wait for a few more. There isn't that many lately. We're not getting as many views as we used to. I mean, it's just... Ooh, feel that wind? You must hear it. I know you can't feel it, but look at that, it's blowing. It's blowing. It's a mild wind, but it's still winter, so you don't want to be out here all night. +3 is pretty good. The last video I did, someone said, "I have to disagree with you. It's not a nice day there. It looks terribly cold. How do you stand it? I could never live up there." Well, you obviously live in a warm climate. That's why you couldn't stand it. We live in a climate where there's well, it's supposed to be 4 seasons, but sometimes it's only 2. Like, you can be freezing your butt off and then you're roasting it off. I remember in July I was saying, I wonder what's worse, July or January? I know a lot of you would say, oh, July is great, January is no good if you live up there. But you have to weigh all the pros and cons. So last July, for instance, it was super humid. Like, it wasn't like that the other summers. So super humid and hot. And then the bugs were just horrible. Like, they were late starting, but when it got into July, I couldn't even check the oil in the car. I'd pop the hood, and then you're trying to get the dipstick out, and then you're trying to put it back in, and the bugs were all over me, and flies were hitting me in the head, and I was just laughing to myself thinking, yeah, January you're freezing, and then July you're roasting, and when the humidity's like that, it's so uncomfortable. Like, then you're trying to sleep at night and there's mosquitoes buzzing around you now and then. Like, we can't get them all. So your skin is crawling from, you're sweating, and then there's something trying to munch on you. So, you know, probably July is better overall, but you get a day like this in January, it's not that bad. Yeah, you can't picnic or nothing really, but you could go hiking and take a little snack with you. You could do it. We used to do it when we went hiking, but that's still up for debate yet. I don't know what's worse. Usually I wouldn't say that. Like, in the city, like, usually it's better. Like, it's a concrete jungle and you're just hot. But out here in the country, like, there's no bug control, so you just got a full force of bugs. So yeah, last July was nasty here. I was saying I can't wait for fall, you know, and you hate to say that because we have long winters here, and you know, you hate to say, oh, I can't wait for July to be over, but it was that bad, guys. There was that many bugs. It was just, those flies are nasty. Like, they take a chunk out of you. They want to bite and they want to eat, I guess. And then you get into August here and they tail off, but the mosquitoes, they keep going right into September. So probably May and October are the best months up here. I remember my birthday last May. It was beautiful. I don't remember a birthday that nice in May. Usually it's not as nice, or there's already bugs, but last May was just perfect. Then October you can get some nice weather and it's really nice. But then after that you're starting to get cold again, so. But it gives us some variety up here, you know, we got different seasons. If you're living in the tropics, isn't it just all the same, right? And then you get the typhoons or hurricanes or whatever, you know, so every place has its good and bad about it, right? Is there a perfect place? And then people are depressed. It doesn't matter, beautiful weather, nice beaches, and oh, look at it, and people are depressed, you know, and they're not happy. So the main thing is, if you're happy, it doesn't matter where you are, you're happy. If you're depressed or sad or down, you can go anywhere and you pick up your spirits for a day or two, and then you're back to your old self. So just enjoy where you are, you know, do what you like doing, and enjoy where you live. And you know, there's going to be good and bad, right? Pie's listening. Pie. He's saying, what's he talking about? His big mouth. Yeah, one of these days I'll do a dumb comment video. Not yet. I'm still gathering them, you know. There's been some dumb ones lately, I'll tell you. I won't say anything right now, but there always is, and it doesn't bother us. I don't care. It gives me a video, like a content, you know. I don't give them recognition. I don't say their name or nothing. So it's just, the bonehead might leave his dumb comment and he never comes back, or she, or whoever, you know. It's both too. I shouldn't just say he, you know. It's he and she, you know. There's dumb from everybody. Pie. Look, Spice is down there steady. It's not too cold, guys. Like I said, some say, oh, how do you live up there? How do you live where you are? How do you handle, and then down south in California, those horrible fires, oh my. We've been seeing that on the news lately. It's just horrible. we want to send our condolences to everyone down there that's involved with that. We wouldn't wish that on anyone, you know. A lot of tragedy and destruction, and it's just, I can't imagine that, you know. We live in a fire zone here too, you know. We got all kinds of fuel here that can burn. That's why we need, not just that we need snow, we need rain too when it comes, and most of the time we are getting it. Some years it's drier, but our hearts go out to everyone down there that's affected by that. And I just can't imagine it. So I hope that all ends soon and people can start doing what they got to do, you know, because it just keeps going on like that, and it's just total destruction. And like I said, there's good and bad everywhere, you know. Maybe it's too cold here for some that would never come here, but maybe it's too muggy and buggy and storm somewhere else. Like, there's all kinds of things everywhere. We see the news. I don't know who's immune to bad weather or fires, or, you know, it's those tornadoes too that go through the south in the States there, like in March and stuff. There's some real big ones. Like, we don't get those till usually July. We get some, and they're not like the intensity of down there, but still they're dangerous. We did have one in this area a few years ago. There was something that, maybe it wasn't that, maybe it was like a plow wind, but there was something. So yeah, I just wanted to do the video today, and just for the bird lovers out there, you like watching our channel and seeing the birds, and I got to talk with you a bit. That's my only way to really communicate with you guys, is talk about things. And if you have any questions, please leave a question. If it's a dumb one, then it's okay. I'll add it to the list. So guys, give a big thumbs up, and thanks for watching, and click the bell there. Make sure you're getting all notifications that's turned on, because maybe some of you don't know about that. I've been talking about that a lot lately, but anyways, and subscribe, of course, if you're new here. And we got tons of videos on the channel. Check them out, and maybe there's something you haven't seen before. See you next one, guys.